Jody Greenstone Miller is a businesswoman who has served in senior roles in both the private sector and government.
The job has encroached on every part of our lives.
Well, technology and globalization have changed the world. Unfortunately, companies have not changed. And what you have is a situation where we're working in a very antiquated mindset of what it means to work. I mean, it's not a law of nature that work should be 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 8 to 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. It's man-made. You've got to know what work needs to get done. You have to be able to measure it. Mm-hmm. Metrics become more important, not less important in this world.
There's a prescribed progression. You should become a vice president in 3.2 years, and then a senior vice president in 6.2 years. Well, that's totally out of sync with the life cycle of most people. So why don't we take a step back and start thinking about how to structure work that's designed to accommodate different levels of ability or interest in work.
People finally are waking up and they recognize that life and professional success is not about 90-hour weeks turning out spreadsheets. I think employers are recognizing if they want to keep the best people, they've got to have a different path to leadership, a different way to structure work, and it's not impossible. On the talent side, we're seeing 3 demographic trends. We're seeing baby boomers retiring, we're seeing women increasingly joining the workforce, and we're seeing millennials who are looking for a different relationship between work and life.
I look at talent and I want to hire the best possible talent. And I think if you systematically reject anyone who has been out of work for a period of time, you are missing fantastic people. And there are many good people in that labor pool who are not getting a fair shot.
In a recent Wall Street Journal op-ed piece, Jody Miller noted that, and I quote, "More great women don't lean in because they don't like the world they're being asked to lean into."
Everything Cheryl says makes sense, and I think people should listen to her. I think if we listen to her, however, we will not solve the problem that she herself so eloquently states, which is how do we get to a world where half of our leaders are women? To recognize is the workforce is changing and employers need to understand how to access this talent. And what you want to think about is why are so many people doing this?
The problem is many people, many of them are women, but many of them increasingly are millennial men, don't always want to exercise their talents in a way that it means sacrificing so much of the rest of their life. This is not rocket science, it's not curing cancer. It's something that every individual manager and every company has the power to change.